D&M's Football and FIFA back again with another episode of the QPR Courier Mode, and it is transfer deadline day. I don't think there's going to be much happening today, if I'm honest with you. We haven't got that much money. We might look to bring in another loan signing, but this is what we're here for, really, with this transfer deadline day, is getting players out. But we don't really want to sell Todd Kane because we haven't got much backup at right back. So, yeah, we're going to reject that offer. We do want to try and bring in another centre attacking midfielder. So we're going to see if we can get anyone in on loan. And I've gone through some players in the Premier League who we might have a chance of getting. And Juan Mata, well, we're at the negotiation table with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer here for the loan of Juan Mata, and if we can afford this, this will be a massive, massive signing. Even though he's 32 years of age, he will bring so much experience to the team. I hope this can go through. I hope we've got enough money to make this go through. We're going to offer him a 1-year loan deal, obviously, only to the end of the season. But what a signing this will be. Can we make it work? They're happy to let him go out on a 1-year loan deal as well. I mean, all that matters now is the funds. And, I mean, it looks like we might have enough. Oh, no, we don't. We really don't. We're going to have to try and negotiate that down, I think. But I think this is going to be well out of reach for us, you know. We're going to have to ask him to pay his full wages. I don't think they're going to accept that. Oh, that's a shame, really. I thought with 197,000 in the transfer budget, it would have worked, but no, we can't pull that one off, unfortunately. We were so close to bringing in Juan Mata, and what a signing that would have been. But we just do not have the funds, and I don't think we'll be able to go back in for him now either, even if we do sell anyone. But there's our transfer business so far. And it's been very busy at Loftus Road this summer. A lot of players in and a lot of players out. And Brentford have offered 1.5 million for Dominic Ball, who is a bit of a fringe player, but he does play in the second team. So I think with this one, we'll try and get a bit more money than 1.5, and then hopefully we can get a bit of money to try and bring someone in just before the deadline day finishes. But Brentford have come to us offering 1.5 million for Dominic Ball, 25 years old, 68 rated in the centre defensive midfield position. I'm not sure about this one. I mean, we want a lot of money for him, so we're gonna say to him, give us 3.5 million. If they can give us 3.5 million, they can have him. It's a lot of money, but nah, they're not interested at all. That's a shame, really. I mean, we were trying to secure some funds, and Eddie Howe has just been left there looking distraught. So far, not so good. Unable to bring in Juan Mata, no funds. And Brentford were unwilling to pay 3.5 million for Dominic Ball. So it looks like the first transfer window of this QPR career mode could be a quiet one. I mean, most of our business was done, but we've got a loan offer for Charlie Kelman, but we don't want to loan him out, so we're going to reject that. I mean, if anything, we'd rather sell him and get a bit of money into the club, but they wanted him on loan. They're not getting him. And I think with the amount of time that's left in this transfer window, I don't think there's going to be much happening. But like I said, all of our business was done earlier in the transfer window. So that's good news for us. And then hopefully become the winter transfer window, we might have a bit more funds in the bank. We might be able to pull off some loan deals or some permanent signings. So as the first transfer deadline day comes to an end, there was no ins, there was no outs. So it's still the same team that we had. Yeah, so but we've got a monthly scouting report come through for some of the young players who we've been looking for in attacking positions, and Jensen Myers there, 93 potential. He looks quite good. And I mean, look at them stats on the right hand side there. They're all green. They're all in the 90s. We're gonna bring him in. Jensen Myers is coming into the team. And also this guy, Luke Page, I mean, he's got good stats as well. So we're going to bring in two of the youth players. But it's this player here, his centre midfield, centre attacking midfield. So what we're going to do, we're going to change his position straight away to a centre attacking midfielder. He's 62 rated already at the age of 16 with a potential of 93. So we're going to get him into the senior team. Jensen Myers we've brought him straight in off the scout report and put him straight into the first team. And yeah, let's do the same with this Luke Page. Let's get him his position changed to a striker, but I don't think we'll be bringing him into the first team. So we've made one signing from the youth academy, and it's Jensen Myers, who will be playing in that centre attacking midfield position, just because we was unable to bring anyone in. And yeah, so good bit of business, and I like that. We've got a new player in the squad, so let's see what he can do. And he won't be playing in this game. The first game of this episode is a big game. It's QPR versus Millwall, and Charlie Austin there is the championship top scorer at the minute. So our lone striker from the Premier League, from West Bromwich Albion, is doing the business for QPR at the minute. So let's have more of the same today against the Millwall team. It's a feisty London derby, this one, so it could be one to watch out for. So hopefully Charlie Austin, like I say, he can get on the score sheet again today and prove why he is the championship top scorer. And we've started off well, and here is Charlie Austin on the ball. He's worked an opportunity. Oh, and that keeper had to turn that round. It must have moved in the air, because I thought the keeper was going to just catch that, but Charlie Austin hit it from outside the area, and the keeper got down and he pushed it round the post. But it's a good start here away at the Den against this Millwall team. It's always a notorious place for a tough game. You know, the fans are on top and they're making noise all the way through, and especially in a game like this, we're going to have to work hard to get the win. And the shot there, oh, it's just creep wide from Steve Cook. One of our new signings from Bournemouth. He hasn't scored yet for the club, and he was very close there to opening up his account for QPR, but he dragged this shot wide, and the score remains 0-0. So 12 minutes in, we've started very well. Charlie Austin, that's surely a free kick. That's surely a free kick. He was clattered on the edge of the area. The ref hasn't given it though, and Millwall can bring it forward now, and Charlie Austin is still demonstrating with the referee. He cannot believe that a free kick wasn't given there. And if Millwall can score from this, I mean, this is going to be injustice at the highest level. And oh, the shot is saved by Dieng. Good save by our keeper there. He got down and he turned it around the post. But I cannot believe the free kick wasn't given on the edge of the area leading up to that. Charlie Austin was taken clean out, but nothing was given. Millwall broke down the other end and they've got themselves a corner. So what can they do here? The ball swung in, and well, the danger isn't over yet. We can't get the ball out. Ball across, headed out, good header, but the danger is still not past. And now it has. Throw in from Millwall. And they've worked an opportunity here. He's in the area. What can he do? He's pulled it across and it's headed out. And Millwall starting to get back into this game now. The first 15 minutes was all QPR, but Millwall starting to get back in. But Halilovic has got a chance here. Halilovic, good save by the keeper. He's pulled it in and he's caught it and he's booted the ball out, but only as far as Lenz, who's given it to Curtis, who's given it to Sam Field, yeah. And the shot was just over the bar from Charlie Austin.
Long range shot, lean back equals over the
But yeah,
bar.
it's a very
Was
good
as
game
you
at the minute.
coaching
It's
team
end to
sleep.
end.
Well, he's
Both teams are
disappointed with
taking
the
it to
fact
each
he
other. It's
hadn't
a
taken
very
the lead.
evenly
Will he be
matched game,
pleased?
this.
Alan McInally with his
A
finger
very
on the
evenly
pulse.
matched contest even.
An alert intervention.
And at the minute it's 0-0. 36 minutes on the clock, so we're not that far away from half time. So a
A bit
goal
of
now
running
for
room
either
now
team
on the wing.
would be lovely. And Millwall have got her on the
Players
attack
waiting in the
here.
centre.
And he's pulled it across, he's in space.
Well,
Oh,
keeper in
what a save
control.
by Dieng.
Oh, an opportunity here for them to
And
get
he's
the
really
defensive
starting
touch from the
to
corner. Well,
to
chance
to
to take the
impress this
lead again.
Dieng. He's really starting
Crowd sends the goal.
to show what a good goalkeeper he actually is. In the last episode, I did mention that I was having my doubts about him due to the losses, but I mean, if you watch the last episode, we were
Corner
undefeated
kick
in the
played in.
league, and he made
Just
some
unable to take
great
advantage of that
saves
developing situation.
in them 3 games. I mean, we went out of the Carabao Cup against
And he read it
Southampton,
well.
but that was to be expected. But in the league, we were undefeated, and that was mainly down to Dieng. But Millwall have got a chance here. Oh, how has he
And he
missed that?
misfires. The score sheet
How has
remains
he put
blank.
that
Well,
wide?
it looked for all of the world that it should have been the
Zahore.
first goal of the game,
Oh,
but
that's a
his finishing
sitter.
has to be better than that.
He cannot believe he's missed that. What has he done? I mean, that is just, it's bread and butter. We've had a let off just
Run it
before half
benefits.
time.
It's with Johansson.
Hopefully now we can work something forward
Chair.
and
Well, they're
we can
sitting
make it
ever
count.
deeper. Austin.
Here's Charlie
Promising
Austin. What
attack
can
this.
Charlie Austin do? Plays it
Halilovic.
back inside to Halilovic. Again the tackle, but good battling there by Halilovic. He's turned it. He's found Johansson. Oh, he's hit
Wanting
it
in
wide.
terms of the finish then.
Oh, a chance there for Johansson to give QPR the lead.
Well, that was the chance to take the
And
lead,
it
and the
just went
manager's
wide. And
frustration
right
is
on
there
half
for all
time
to
as
see.
well. Yeah, and it looks like from this goal kick it will be half time. So if that found its way into the back of the net there, we would have been 1-0 up at half time. But
And that
Johansson
will do it
couldn't
for
get his
now.
shot
They
on
cannot be
target.
separated at the
And it
break.
has
Lee,
finished
your
here at the
impressions
break.
of the visitors so far?
At the
Well,
Den,
any game that
Millwall
this
0,
defence plays
QPR
in
0. It's
and
been a
it's
good
0-0
half
at
though. There's
half
been
time,
chances for
will have
both
the coach
teams.
smiling from ear
Dieng's
to
made
ear.
a couple of
Not
good
conceding in
saves,
45
and
minutes is a
Millwall's
massive
keeper has made a
bonus for
few
this
good
back
saves
line.
as well.
Well done
So
indeed. Can they hold
opportunities
out in
for
the
both
second half?
teams in this game, but no one able to find a breakthrough yet. Is that going to
Good
change in the
solid
second
pro,
half?
technically gifted,
Hopefully it will
absolute
for
steel.
our sake. Hopefully we can find a goal.
Oscar Ribera
But so far in this
goes
career,
with it.
our defence hasn't
Have
been
they trouble
great.
the
So
opposition this time?
we are capable of conceding a goal. So we need
Headed
we
forward.
need a better defensive
Well,
performance.
perfectly
And as
timed
I've said,
pass.
that is walked straight through and scored. It's 1-0 to
1-0, and that
Millwall.
changes the dynamic.
And Zahora's made up for his missed opportunity earlier. And once again, we were carved open at the back. Just as I was saying, we
Well,
need a
here's the
better
replay, and the
defensive
passing move is
performance.
almost unstoppable. The
Yeah,
movement
he's
is key
just
for
gone
me.
straight for him
Most
and
of
he
the play
slotted it
has to
into
be
the
levelled at the
bottom
goalkeeper, who
corner.
coaxes the youngster towards
Zahora
the
with the
second near
goal.
post,
Oh,
and
through
he
the
just
keeper's
didn't do
legs as
that.
well.
Paid
It's
the
a
price.
nutmeg. Megged him.
Well, the
And
manager's
Eddie
showing
Howe.
signs of frustration. They need
The
to improve
same
if they're going to
old
get something
story of the
bring up from
defence letting us
substitutes.
down.
And now both sides will make
So
their substitutions.
we're gonna have to mix it up a little bit, get some
Well,
fresh legs
possession
on.
ceded.
We need to try and find a way back now against our London rivals here. The
Cooper,
score's 1-0 to Millwall,
what can he do from here?
and it looks like they're looking to build up another attack
Dangerous
to
looking
make it
attack.
2, and the ball's in the area. Oh, and it is 2.
Majestic goal! Volleyed
Post
home
and
with
in.
precision
It's a
and
great goal,
style.
to be honest with you.
Superbly
That's a
done.
lovely finish there from the boy. But once again, we're just carved right open at the back, and we've got no answer to that ball through the middle. Millwall
Well,
fans
here's the
are in
replay,
raptures there.
Derek.
Look, they're
Another
2-0
ball into
up.
the box, you know that.
And
It's a
after such a
beauty, but
close
it's all
first
about
half,
the time
it's
he
a great
allows
goal.
himself by being patient,
It's a lovely
waiting
finish
for the
that. He
ball to
took it on the
drop, and
chest,
then
he's hit it
volleying
on the
with
half
such
volley,
precision.
into the far corner, off the beans on toast, into the back of the net. It's
Well,
2-0 to
all the day's
Millwall, and in the
frustrations there
space
for all to see. The coach needs to
of
try and put
about
them both
15,
teams.
20 minutes, we are really finding ourselves in the
Oscar
mire
Ribera.
here. 2-0 down away from home against one of our
Zohore
biggest
on the
rivals.
ball.
To be fair, we haven't. We done good in the first half. We had opportunities. Millwall were in again here, and that's a terrible tackle from Steve Cook. We have just completely lost our heads in this second half. He's been sent off as well. Goal scoring opportunity denied. Our captain has been sent for an early bath, and up he steps, and he saved it. I mean, he's gone for the Panenka. He's still got an opportunity though, and good defending. But yeah, he went for the Panenka, and the keeper was aware to it and saved the penalty. So the score remains 2-0, but we're down to 10 men now.
Crossing possibilities.
Yeah, he looked offside there. Surely. Yeah, he was offside. But yeah, as I was saying just now, after such a promising first half, we've really let off in the second, and we've been punished. And here's our new youth player, Jensen Myers, in his first start for the club. He's gone through here, Jensen Myers. Oh, what a goal from the boy! What a goal from Jensen Myers. He's got us back into the game with 4 minutes to go, and the score's 2-1. The 16-year-old who's just come in from the youth academy has given us hope here. But Millwall have gone straight back up the other end. Oh, now maybe, can we nick a draw out of this? After such a disappointing second half, we could leave here with a share of the spoils. And Jensen Myers is in again. He's got an opportunity. And he's missed. He was in again. Looking for his second goal on his debut, and he didn't even start the game. He come off the bench, and he was unable to add to his goal there. But we've got another chance here with Charlie Austin, and Jensen Myers again. He's got a chance again. The defender stopped him, and if he got through past him, it could have been 2-2. But there's the final whistle, and we come away from the Den with a 2-1 defeat, and it's hard to take that one really, because in the first half it was very even. We went into the break at 0-0, and I thought we'll push on in the second half and we'll find a winner. But it was Millwall who started the second half better. They dominated the second half. They got the 2 goals that they needed. Jensen Myers got one back, but in the end it was nothing more than a consolation goal. So we leave here 2-1 loss, and Steve Cook with a 1-match ban for his red card in that game. So we need to bounce back, and our next game is against Birmingham, and it is at home again. So Birmingham 15th in the league, we're 19th at the minute. So these are the kind of games we need to win. And we're going to rest some of the first team players here, because we only played Millwall a few days ago, so legs are still a bit tired. So we're going to change the lineup to the second team. It might be a bit of a risk, especially coming off of a loss in the last game. But, you know, Birmingham at home. Let's see if we can overcome that misery from the last game. Let's see if we can get back to winning ways here against Birmingham. And here's Adoma. What can Adoma do? He's passed it back into Charlie Kelman, and Jensen Myers with the shot again. I tell you what, this boy, it's his first start for the club against Birmingham here today. But when he come on in the last game against Millwall, he got the goal in the 87th minute. He was very close to nicking a point for us, but his shot went wide. And just like at the start of this game, he started off exactly where he left off. So he's looking like we've pulled in an absolute diamond here in Jensen Myers. He's encouraging for the future. 16 years old, and he's already making a difference for us. But this is better from QPR. We're on the attack, but Birmingham can bring it away now. And we've been caught upfield, and Birmingham have got a chance to make us pay. It's one-on-one here. The ball's knocked inside, and he was offside. Bella hit the post, but he was offside in the build-up to it. So Yeah, the score remains 0-0 after half an hour, and that is a great ball across, but the keeper come out, dominated his area, was well aware of where the lines were, and stopped that from reaching the QPR player. But Birmingham can bring it forward again, and they're starting to get into this game a bit, Birmingham, and they've got a chance here if they can work it. Oh, it's 1-0 to Birmingham. And we've given away the first goal of the game again. And we're not going to, I mean, it's so disappointing. It's a good goal. I mean, he got across, he controlled it for a lovely first time, and then he's just banged it with his other foot. It's a great finish, actually. But we are giving ourselves a lot to do in every game that we're playing at the minute. We keep conceding the first goal, and if that keeps happening throughout the season, it's gonna be a tough season. I mean, we've got to bring it back now. We need to turn this round against Birmingham here at QPR, but coming up to half time, and it is 1-0 to them, but we're on the attack now. We can't let our heads go down. Jensen Myers out to Adoma, and the shot, oh, it is just over the bar. Dominic Ball with the effort. Good build-up play to begin with. Myers into Adoma, and Ball hit it first time, but he just couldn't keep his shot down. But yeah, I mean, we really need them to go in. So we're coming up to half time now. The added time has been played, and there it is. It's half time here at Loftus Road. We're 1-0 down against Birmingham after a good start again. I mean, it's so disappointing. We're getting off to good starts. We're creating chances, but we're not putting them in the back of the net. And then it just seems that every first chance our opposition have, they're sticking it away. And just giving us a lot to do. So Birmingham have done the same thing here. They're 1-0 up there. They're quite happy with their performance so far, and the opportunity has just gone wide. A chance to go 2-0 up there, but he couldn't wrap his foot around the ball, and it was wide of the target. So still 1-0 to Birmingham here, but chances for both teams in this second half. So we're going to once again mix it up, bring on some subs to try and get us back into this game. There's almost 20 minutes left, and we're 1-0 down. So we need to go for it now. And that's a terrible ball in from the free kick. The keeper picked that straight up, and he's kicked it forward. But good play there, and we can work it here with Myers. And that's a great ball. It's Myers again. He's in. And it's 2 goals in 2 games for the boy, and he's pulled it back to 1-1. What a player this boy is. Jensen Myers, 16 years old, and he's made it 1-1 here against Birmingham, and it was very smart play from the kid there. He got the ball in the middle there. He's got a little quick give and go. Charlie Kelman gave it back to him, and he's buried it. What a goal from the boy. Jensen Myers. What a finish. That's 2 goals in 2 games as well. A goal on his debut, and a goal on his full debut as well. So, I mean, he only come in from the youth academy. We only scouted him about 2 weeks ago, and already he's becoming one of QPR's most important players. And that leaves me with a conundrum. Do I start him now? He's in again. Here's Jensen Myers, and he just couldn't get the shot away. Good defending by Birmingham though, and they can bring it forward here. But yeah, who do I play Myers? Do I start him in the first team, or do I leave him on the bench? Because Ilias Cherry is still young, and he's 71 rated, so he's got a much better rating than Myers. But I mean, on the basis of what we've seen from Ilias Cherry and what we've seen from Jensen Myers in 2 games so far, it's going to be hard to leave this boy out, I'm telling you. I mean, and he could easily be one of our main important players going into the future. But this game here is finished. Not much happened after our equaliser. We did have a chance to get forward again with Myers, but he was stopped by the Birmingham defender, and the full-time whistle's gone. And we've managed to grab a draw here against Birmingham. It's not the greatest of results, to be honest with you, but like I say, if we give away the first goal in the lot in games, it's going to be hard to get the wins. So to go 1-0 down, to pull it back to 1-1 isn't the worst result, but I mean, when you're at home, they're the kind of games you need to be winning. So, you know, Charlie Kelman's out for 5 days with a bruised shoulder, and Steve Cook has finished his suspension. So, Jensen Myers, we're going to stick him on a development plan. We're going to try and get his rating up a bit. Yeah, he's got 1 week left of the balanced, so we'll keep him there. And yeah, so in the third game of this episode, we're travelling all the way up to Preston. This is going to be a very tough game, I think. We're going to have to revert back to the first team now. The second team were great, really. They managed to grab a draw from a losing position. And yeah, I mean, we're going to make one change. And it was just what I was talking about at the end of that Birmingham game. We're going to start Jensen Myers again because he just seems to be playing. He seems to have no fear, the boy. Confidence in abundance.
Hi everyone, it is an absolute
And Ilias Chair hasn't really done much for us so far this season. So Jensen Myers in for this game away against Preston North End. And this is going to be a tough one, I think. I mean, it's always hard to go up north. A team like Preston, they're fighters, you know. They never want to lose themselves. Here's Ronan Curtis with an early opportunity though, and a feeble attempt. And that's the difference, you see. I mean, we should be scoring that and going 1-0 up in this game, and we just haven't. But Jensen Myers has got a chance. What's he done there? He's gone to pull it across, being unselfish, when really he should have had a shot and tested the keeper. But now can Preston make us pay again? Oh, it's just wide. But that would have been typical if that went in, I tell you. We've had 2 opportunities to take the lead. They've gone up the other end and got their shot away. Luckily, it went wide. But if that went in and they went 1-0 up again, it just would have been terrible, really. It's just the same old story. But that opportunity is giving Preston confidence now, and they're on the attack again. And the ball's played out wide. Can they work it back into the area? Cleared. Free kick, surely. No, not given. And once again, we've switched off and we've conceded the first goal. Oh dear, Preston are 1-0 up on us, and it looked like a free kick there. I mean, why is the referee not giving that? But the ball, it wasn't given. The ball was played in, and Scott Sinclair has tapped it home from about 8 yards out. And once again, we find ourselves 1-0 down away at Preston. It's so disappointing, this is. I mean, something needs to change soon because we can't keep giving ourselves so much hard work. But Curtis has got the ball. We need an instant response. And it was just over Charlie Austin's head. We just couldn't make that count. So we're coming up towards half time here, 41 minutes on the clock. Ronan Curtis has got the ball. He's played it inside to Johansson, who's played it back to Ronan Curtis. And new signing. Here's Johansson again. Oh, that's a great little through ball. Halilovic, Charlie Austin, what a goal. What a goal that is from us there to bring it back. And it's Charlie Austin with it. He's back in the team. The championship top scorer. Well, I think he's still the championship top scorer, but he was out of the last game against Millwall to give him a rest, and he's come back in for this game and he's fired us back level. What a goal that is from about the penalty spot. He's drilled it low and the keeper just could not get down to keep that out. That's a lovely goal from Charlie Austin, but great build-up playing leading up to that game. Ronan Curtis and Halilovic were heavily involved. 2 of our new signings linking up for Halilovic to square it to Charlie Austin to make it 1-1, and it was on the stroke of half time, but Preston are looking to get another one. Stopped by Steve Cook though, and it is half time here at Deepdale, and the score is 1-1. So Charlie Austin, and it's a good time to score. I mean, it's always a good time to score, but after we've gone 1-0 down again, if we hadn't gone If we hadn't got that goal before half time, it could have made for a very tough second half, you know. So Charlie Austin has given us hope here that we can turn this around.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate.
But yeah, I mean, we're playing well. It's not. I mean, we're not winning. We did lose our last game, but it's not as if we're struggling. We are creating chances. We are not a bad team. It's just we've got to take them chances, and a shot from Johansson there, but just not enough to trouble the keeper.
A change to the scoreline in the
But the ball's one back, and here's Jensen Myers. It's been a bit more quiet from him today in his first start for the team, but he has got a goal. No, he hasn't. He's got a goal in the last game. Oh, and the effort there, Jensen Myers. Yeah, nice. His second start. Sorry, he started the last game, and we brought him into the team for this game. So it's his second full start for the club, and he's had a good game, but not as good as what he's shown so far. So we're going to take Johansson off for Sam Field here. Johansson's picked up a bit of a knock, so we've got to hope that's not too. It's not going to put him out for too long. Oh! Good save by the keeper, but the ball's still in the air. And Preston have got a chance here to make it 2-1, but Steve Cook clears up. And we can bring it forward. No, we can't. Preston's still with the ball. 65 minutes on the clock. Good tackle by Sam Field. And quickly played forward to Jensen Myers. What can Jensen Myers do? Ball into Charlie Austin. Oh, what's he done? But the ball's still alive. Curtis to Lilovic. Curtis again. Oh, he was offside. He was offside. But Charlie Austin had the opportunity to make it 2-1 there. And that's a very, very tight offside, that. I mean, that is very dubious, that one. So Jensen Myers is going to come off. He hasn't had the best game today. All Brighton as well to stop him from burning out. And it's Willock and Chair who have come on to try and get the win for us. And we've got a chance here. Charlie Austin to win it. What a goal. Charlie Austin with 3 minutes to go. Surely that is us with the 3 points. And look at the team. They've all run over. They cannot believe it. It is great build-up play again. We've scored 2 lovely work goals in this game. And Charlie Austin in the 87th minute here has surely given us the 3 points. Pulled across, Charlie Austin tucked it away. We're 2-1 up after going 1-0 down as well. So finally we managed to turn turn the deficit round. And it's 2-1 and there's not long left now. Can we see out these final? Well, it's time now. But the ball is in an attacking position. But Todd Kane does well, and that should be that. What a win that is. That is a very, very important win. Going away to a team like Preston North End, you go 1-0 down. You could very easily end up getting really turned over by a big score. But we've held on today. We kept our noses in it. We pulled it back level on the stroke of half time. And then this man with his second goal of the day, with 3 minutes to go, has won us the game. So all 3 points are coming back to West London, back to Loftus Road. And we've picked up a big, big win here away at Preston. It's finished Preston 1, QPR 2. That is, I'm very happy with that. Johansson is out for 5 days with a bruised shoulder as well. So we're getting a lot of bruised shoulder injuries. They need to toughen up a bit, I think. It's only a bruised shoulder. So up against Barnsley now in the final game of the episode. We're at home against Barnsley. We're looking to get another win and hopefully finish the episode in a very strong position. We'll go back with the first team. We'll make some changes though, I think, in this game. We're gonna give Albrighton a rest for this one, and we'll bring in Willock to play on the right. We're gonna give Lenz a rest. I mean, he's been good in the games that he's played, our new left back, but we want to give Hermailand some game time, so we'll bring him in for this home game against Barnsley. And hopefully, hopefully this team's strong enough to make it 2 wins out of 2.
Hello there. You really are spot
After
for
we'd
choice
lost
when it comes to football
the
grounds.
first game of
He's
the
on the
episode against
results front
Millwall.
today.
So
Different proposition today, though.
yeah, we started here against Barnsley. I mean, we should really be winning this game. I know Barnsley have been very, very good recently, so it's not a given. But realistically, QPR have got the better players, and it is at home, so we do need to really take it to Barnsley today and try and get the win. And that's good defending there. And Curtis can bring it out. He's played it up to Dykes, and here's Ilias Chair. Can we create an opening here? Ball's through to Curtis. Here's Ronan Curtis. Great goal from the boy. 1-0. Yes, we finally take the lead in a game from the start. We've finally got the first goal even of a game. You know, I keep saying it this episode, but we keep giving away the first goal. And Ronan Curtis there found himself in acres of space and he's slotted it home to make it 1-0 to QPR. And this boy is, we got him for about £1 million in the end. And he's missed a couple of sitters, but he's proven to be a very shrewd piece of business so far for us. He's scored again in this game, and he's given us a 1-0 lead. So let's really turn the screw on this now. Let's try and go 2-0 up, and Curtis is in again, a second chance. Oh, the keeper saved it and pushed it around for a corner, but Ronan Curtis again working that opportunity, getting into the area, but his finishing let him down there a little bit. He should have done better than that. It would have been nice to go 2-0 up to give us a bit of a cushion, but the keeper was equal to Ronan Curtis, and Barnsley are on the attack now. Can they grab an equaliser? Almost 25 minutes into the game. And it's cleared up, and maybe we can spring something forward now. Here's Ronan Curtis, and that's a good ball there to Hermylan. What can Hermylan do? He's played it across the Dykes, who's here on the volley. Oh, what a save, what a effort that was from Lyndon Dykes. It's a lovely ball across, and he's hit it on the volley. Oh, the keeper it was straight down the throat of the keeper though. Anywhere to the side of him, and it could have had a different outcome there, but the keeper stood up well and saved that volley. So we're coming up to half time here. Barnsley are looking to grab an equaliser, but they're unable to work that opportunity, and it has finished at half time here. 1-0 to QPR. Ronan Curtis with the goal. A lovely little finish. He worked a bit of room, run into the space and slotted it low past the keeper. 15 minutes into the game, so that was lovely. And now we go into the half-time break here with a 1-0 lead against Barnsley. So we need to just keep up the momentum for this second half and see this through and get the win. And hopefully that will leave us in a nice position going into the next episode. Oh, it's great work there. Lyndon Dykes, 2-0. What a goal. What a goal that was. Lovely build-up play again. Lyndon Dykes has made it 2. And that is a weight off the shoulders, let me tell you, because that 1-0 up, you're susceptible to giving away one goal, and then it could be trouble. But at 2-0, authority is firmly stamped on the game. Lyndon Dykes there with a lovely finish into the bottom corner. But it was the build-up play before that just makes that goal very impressive. 2-0 to QPR. We're finally starting to show how good we actually are in this game. Could this be the turning point for our season? And could we now start to build some momentum and work our league position? Oh, he's in. Oh, what a save by the keeper. But the ball hasn't been cleared. And another save. And again, he's gone wide. What a double save that was from Dieng. It was very close to being 2-1, but the keeper was alert. And Barnsley on the attack again, but the keeper saved it. But Barnsley starting to get back into the game now. Starting to test Sonny Dieng.
He's got the right idea with that
Oh, but one pass forward has completely taken him out of play. And Lyndon Dykes with his chance for a second goal of the game. Oh, and the keeper, he stayed up late and he pushed it behind. He didn't go down for, didn't dive early. He stood up and it was straight at him again. All these clear-cut opportunities we're putting straight at the keeper is shocking, really. That's something we really need to work on because we are making the opportunities. We're just not finishing them. And Barnsley have got an opportunity here. Ball's played across. And he's hit the side netting. So I should have really done better, but it looked like Dieng had the angles closed anyway, so he probably would have saved that if it was on target. But Barnsley have had the opportunities in this second half. So we're going to mix it up again. Jensen Myers coming back on, along with Fujimoto. So two of our youth signings, they're coming on to see out this 2-0 lead against Barnsley here at Loftus Road. Be nice if we could get another goal and really put the seal on a good performance today. Here's Ronan Curtis. He can put it through into space. Oh, lovely touch. Lyndon Dykes. Great save by the keeper. The ball's not out yet. It's handball. The referee's given a penalty. It looks soft. It really did look soft, but his hands are out and the ball's hit it. Hellick has given away a penalty. So Lyndon Dykes with his chance for his second of the game and to make it 3-0 for QPR. Oh, the keeper saved it. This keeper has had some game today, let me tell you that. It has been fantastic. He saved everything except for the 2 goals that he's let in. It could have been 5 or 6 if it wasn't for him, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's not great. Missed opportunity from the penalty spot. We could have been a 3-0, but we've got a chance again. Here's Lyndon Dykes, played across. Oh, good defending. We have had so many chances in this game though. Can we get a third now to really put the seal on it? The ball's across, it's got to be. Oh my lord, what a save. This keeper. I mean, this keeper has had, it's full time, it's a great win for us. It's finally, we haven't conceded a goal, so that's great. It's a 2-0 win here. But if it wasn't for Barnsley's goalkeeper, it could have been 7 or 8. I mean, he has made save after save today. Lyndon Dykes got a goal, got the second goal. Could have had another one from the penalty spot, but the Barnsley goalkeeper turned it around. But in the end, it doesn't matter. We're 2-0 winners here at Loftus Road, and that's 2 wins on the bounce now. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that, you know. So, going into the next episode now, after 10 games, we're 8th in the league. And I mean, we're 2 points off 3rd spot in this league. It looks like Stoke and Watford are starting to pull away a little bit. So it looks like it could be them 2 getting them automatic promotion spots. But from 3rd down, I mean, look at that. Reading are 3rd in the league with 17 points. We're 8th in the league with 15. And the teams in between, there's only 1 point in between them. So it is set up to be some career mode, this, let me tell you that. After 10 games in the Championship, we're 8th, 15 points. We've won 4, drawn 3, lost 3. But we need to work on our goal difference. So, going to end the episode here, guys. Episode 6, transfer window's done. The episodes will get shorter now because it'll all be about gameplay. And we're in a very, very, very good position to push for promotion. So remember to like and subscribe to D&M's Football and FIFA, guys. We'll see you in the next one.